Yo, people, you telling me back again for another red talk off the back of another weekend W, blood. Flawless, what you telling me, fam?
Yo, I'm blessed, fam. Yo, and I agree with that comment, my man, who said he was freestyling to the beat. I'm with him, man. I was there, man. I was there with him. I forgot his name, but big up to him, man, and big up to you, Rants, as always. And yo, nice that you can say that. You know what I'm saying? Another weekend and another W. You feel me? And another victory. Again, props to the team, props to Carrick again. That's what you have to do, because that weren't no easy victory, man. People overlook Villa. Like, that's easy. They were level on points with us for a reason going into that game. Like, they ain't know they're far from scrubs. You got a good manager with some very good players.
But this is what I'm saying. The fact that they were level on points with us, yeah, and they've been ahead of us for most of the season, and we dealt with them in the manner that we dealt with them. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think it was a big statement, bro, that win, bro. And I said it going into the game, like, people were downplaying the importance of the game, bro. It's a massive game. Because if we draw, we're in the same position as we were before the game. We lose, and we go down to fourth. Like, this was, and not only do we go down to fourth, but we don't capitalize on Liverpool and Chelsea dropping points as well. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's a double whammy if we lose, because then we don't capitalize on them and dying, and then we end up behind them. But daylight, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? We got daylight between us and everyone now.
Yeah, facts. You take advantage, especially when the three teams around you all drop points. Chelsea, I don't think was unexpected, even though I thought they'd win. The Liverpool game, as bad as Liverpool have been, we all know how atrocious Spurs have been. So, yeah, trust me, that the beat's cold. Like, so that was a big, big shock, and that just added to it further as well. And a third thing that you forgot to mention as well is if we would have drawn or lost that game, the sky's falling. You've seen the conversation after the Newcastle game, after the West Ham game, and not every time Manchester United drop points in a loss or a draw does there need to be a in-depth analysis and over-the-top reaction. Like, sometimes there is. Certain results will happen and you go, yeah, that's a real bad one. But losing at Newcastle, yes, it was bad. None of us want to lose games. Same with drawing at West Ham. So that was equally as important, because people were ready to crash it on Carrick. Like I've said before, there hasn't been better managers in the past with better teams who have gotten things wrong. But people want to crash on interim in regards to Michael Carrick. He's getting most things right, but people want to focus on most things he's getting wrong. Now, if he was getting more wrong than he'd be getting right, I'd be there with people. Fully understand. He's getting most things right. After I watched it, this
is exactly. But this lends perfectly to the conversation I was having with Don today, because I spoke to Don on the phone, innit? And it's like, he was even saying, like, you know what it is in this social media era now? It's like, when it comes to supporting your football club, it's kind of like everyone's got to pick sides. You know them ones for everything. It's like, it's Rashford or Martial, like Bruno or Pogba, like Clear Lake in or Clear Lake out. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, Ineos in, Ineos out. And if you're Ineos out, you're not allowed to say that they did anything right, because
that's how people get.
You know,
people get at that for me, because I don't like Ineos. But when I say, hey, you know what, they've done a good job. Well, how can you say they've done a good job? I can be in a bad relationship with a girl, but tell her what she does well. Yeah, she does well. She's a phenomenal cook. She might be a dickhead, but she's a phenomenal.
But the jerk chicken is A1, bruv. You know them way there. This is what I'm trying to say. But with these, man, it's like everything just has to be negative.
Yeah, you know, it's all one side. There's no balance. Yeah. I get what you're saying.
You know what I mean? Ineos have done more good than bad. I don't like them. Do you know what I mean? But they've done more good than bad, bro. Because if they hadn't, then why are we third in the league?
Yeah, we finally got there eventually, because they made
third in the league because they brought in the right manager, because it was between Carrick and Ollie, and they chose the right one.
They did.
And when you look at the last two summer windows, they recruited well. Yeah. When you let Rashford and Garnacho leave and you bring in Mbumo and Cunha, and Sesko, this is what you get, bro. And then when you look at Man United's top scorers, are they not all involved? They're all involved.
Yeah, and you add in the signing of Lamens. Yeah, Lamens, that's what it is. And that's what annoys me even more about them, because I've been saying this in regards to Ineos. I've said, whoever is like ahead of the recruitment, you see that side of it, listen to him on everything else. Because I don't know how you can be so right on the recruitment side, but get things so terribly wrong on the managerial side, with the Ten Hag situation, with the Amorim situation, and not sacking them both when they needed to be sacked. So yeah, but like you said, it is people want to pick sides rather than just look at things from a balanced perspective. But that ties into players. A player has a good game. You rate a player, and if he has a bad game, and well, I thought you rated him. I rate him. I just had a bad game today. Same way, if I think a player isn't a good player, like Delo, for instance, he's had some good games for us under Carrick. I'm not gonna I rate him? No. But I'm not gonna sit here and say he didn't play well today, because I'm not gonna have an agenda.
Yeah, because when you start saying that a man didn't play well when they played well, you're not being objective now, and then that's where the agenda comes in.
Yeah. It's an agenda thing. Facts.
It 100%. Is 100%, bro. It's an agenda thing, and this is where people are like the people that actually have the agendas are the ones that accuse other people of having agendas, which is crazy to me.
Yeah, because it's the easiest thing to say rather than actually dissect the argument. Don't poke holes in me as a football fan. Poke holes in my argument. If you think I'm wrong, cool. Tell me why. I think this you're wrong because of this, and this, rather than just say, oh, you have an agenda on such a... No. Tell me what it is that I've said that you disagree with, and then we can have the conversation on it. Or I think you're wrong on X player. Okay, tell me why. I want to know why. And then,
the thing is, but you've hit the nail on the head. People don't want to disprove your argument. Instead, they'll just attack the person, because this is how people debate now or argue. Back in the day, it was, all right, cool, I'm going to take your argument apart. Now it's, I'll take you apart, bro. It's like, bro, what are we doing here? You know what I'm saying?
I fully hear that, because it's not me, is nothing to do with what I'm saying. Tell me why. Like I said, agenda is easy to say, because then that gets the people who agree with them and disagree with you on, oh, you just have an agenda. No. Tell me what it is that I've said, because when you actually start breaking it down, you have no argument. Otherwise, you would just poke. I never attack the person. Always the argument. If we disagree about something, I'll always go, all right, I think your argument's wrong because of 1, 2, and 3. And here's why I think 1, 2, and 3, based off this, and this. Whether you agree with me or whether you disagree with me, I have something to base it in. Rather than people, like you said, it's just really like lazy. It's very, very lazy, and it's an easy way out, or you have an agenda and such and such. I know you have no argument.
But it goes as far as saying, people usually attack you, when they can't attack your argument.
True.
And this is what it is. And this is why, it's like, bro, there's loads of people, there's loads of people that might share an opinion that I don't agree with. But my thing is, unless I'm going to challenge their opinion, you can have your opinion, you can have it.
And that's what it is. I don't impose my opinion on anybody else. I'll get asked and I give it. What do you think of X? I think this, and this of X. Why? Because of this, and this. Oh, you don't rate such and such, do you? No, because of this, and this. You rate such and such highly. Yes, because of this, and this. But like you said, that's not. This is why I don't take Twitter and social media serious, and it's not a place for football conversation, because you can't get your point across in 120 characters or 140 characters. You can't tell when I'm being sarcastic in a tweet, or if I'm like over embellishing for a reason, or I'm being like I'm taking the mick to, I'm over exaggerating a point to make a point. You can't really gauge that in a tweet. So that's why.
But this is why. But this is why, in general, I like this platform for what it is. But also, I just believe that a lot of people don't belong here, bro. Like, a lot of people belong on TikTok. You know what I'm saying? Because, bro, it's like.
Sorry, you sound like Thanos, man.
No, but you know what I mean? Because as soon as as soon as it comes to discussing football in any depth, you start to see that a lot of people are out of their depth.
Yeah, you can't
see what I'm saying.
A lot of people can't have in-depth conversation, but that's what those platforms are for. There, you see, like Twitter and TikTok, because you'll know this better than I do. The amount of people who have got massive followings on Twitter and have 100K followers, 200K followers, tried the YouTube thing and it didn't work. Because long form is different from short form. It's easy to put out a joke tweet and it bangs, but sit down for an hour and a half and have a conversation with a Rants, or have a conversation with a Saeed, or a Aaron, or a Lewis, or a Troops. That's tough to do. That's tough to, if your argument's not fully, because man are just gonna run through it. Man will run through your argument if it's not bulletproof. You won't survive. And the chat will run through it as well.
But that's the difference. Because on Twitter, You know what I'm saying? Man can tweet, yeah, and mute your tweet, blood. If you're online chatting shit in a live chat, bro, you're getting shredded, bro. Like, that's the difference. Like, you'll be held accountable in these live shows. Like, you will be.
Won't get cooked, yo.
Do you know what I'm saying? And that's the difference. Man on Twitter can just tweet and then, bro, they just disappear, bro.
Yeah, they just
mute the tweet.
Yeah, that's what it is. And like I say, for TikTok, like I say, there's a version for that. Like there's like in music, there's certain rappers for certain things, man. Like that's what that is. Certain rappers are there just to make hits and club bangers. They're not there for their verses and lyrics to be analyzed and broken down and for them to have metaphors and similes. Like no, therefore to make the bangers for people to dance in the club. And then you have the rappers who are more lyrical and the breakdowns and stuff. Then you have your storytelling rappers. Then you have your conscious rappers, and the list goes on. And I think the content creator space has become so big now. We're now having that. It's not just all the same. Because you do have certain people who are on TikTok and it's like, all right, you're just there for a certain reason. And I get that. You're just there for hits.
Yeah, but this is exactly why, yeah. The man them that are doing their thing over there, yeah. One, I don't know them because I don't have TikTok, yeah, on my phone. Yeah. But also, it's like, if they're thriving in that space, I'm happy for them. That's your space. That's not my space.
Well,
you know the ones there? Like, this is my space. Like, all the other spaces, I utilize them for whatever, but I don't care about them. This is my space. This is my domain, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like all the short form stuff, yeah, it's cute, innit? But I don't care. Like that's the reality. I'm not here for that.
Yeah, you got bars. You try to get your bars off, like you trying to bars 64 bar verses. You know what I'm saying? And that, like you trying to get your point across and actually have genuine in-depth discussion, and that's where that is. Like TikTok ain't for me, like type of thing. Like I said, if that's your space, I don't look at that. But it's when they try and people try and cross over. It's like, yo, stay in your lane. You're not for in-depth knowledge, so don't. If you're just out here for hits and stuff like that, I'm not trying to hear what you have to say about my opinion.
No, but it's facts though. Do you know what I'm saying? And this is why everyone's allowed to have their opinions. Like you'll never see me be having an opinion on someone else's opinion that I don't know. You know what I mean? And that's the difference between me. Like I understand that like I didn't grow up with the internet, so I don't believe in online beef. It's either I don't like you or I like you. There's no online anything, bro, because online can be in life with one phone call, blood. You know them ones there, like I'm not someone that believes that online is like you
don't separate it. You don't separate.
Yeah, I don't separate it. I don't separate it because I know I can see you if I want to see you. You know them way there. So because of that, I don't separate online from real life. If someone's disrespecting me online, you've disrespected me in real life, blood. Like that's what's happened. You know them ones there. Like if you've left a comment on my page because you want me to see it, you've disrespected me in real life, blood. It's not online. You know them ones there.
I get what you say.
Do you get what I'm saying? Because man will be in man's chat. Man will put something cheeky in the chat, get blocked, yeah, and the man will message me and say, "Oh, Rants, man, like I've been following you for 6 years and I'm a big fan." It's like, yeah, but you said something slick and you got blocked, rude boy.
You got blocked, yeah.
You know them way there.
I get what you saying. That happens. Obviously, you're gonna get a lot more because people will do that. And I always say the same thing when someone says, because my mods ain't like that. Like we not like that. Like man will run bants and jokes. I always say, what did you say? You said certain. You didn't get blocked for no reason. You weren't there chilling, and my mods don't even do that. It's me, and you get blocked. So I'm like, what? And very, very rarely do I get an answer. With me, I'm just like, if you gonna say something cheeky in the chat, or you don't fucks with me, like, don't watch them. Like that comes back to that. Me and you have had that conversation. I would never sit down and watch a content of someone for an hour and a half that I don't like. You disagree with everything. What I'm
trying to say, bro. Like, bro, do you know how much energy it takes to actually go troll someone you don't like? You have to go find them, write stuff, wait for man to respond and respond back. It's like, brother, you ain't got life, like. You see what I'm saying? So
that's where I'm at with it. It's like, yo, it's like, okay, I don't mind people disagree with me, but I got 10 opinions and you disagree with all 10. So clearly,
that's it. So you just don't like that.
So clearly, we're not on the same wave, which is cool. So why sit and watch? Because there's plenty of content creators out there who you may agree with.
But this is what I'm saying. You can find the most polarizing person on earth, and I guarantee you, I don't disagree with everything they say. It's impossible.
That's true. Yeah. You know what? Valid point. You know, that's a valid point. Because
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, because at times I'd be like agree with people, and I'm like, I even rate your opinion like that,
Brother,
but you spot on with
you know the
this.
amount of times man sitting there and I'm thinking, bloody hell, like I'm agreeing with Piers Morgan. What's going on? You know the way there. Like, brother, you need to understand that there's no one in life that you're gonna disagree with everything they say unless you're a genuine hater, bruv.
Yeah.
You know the ones, unless you're a genuine real life hater, like the way that Roy Keane hates on Michael Carrick. You know them ones like that. Unless you're like an elite level hater, you're not going to be able to find someone there that you 100% disagree with everything, because the most polarizing, brother, whether you hate a Piers Morgan or a Andrew Tate or a Donald Trump or whatever, there'll be something that they say and you think, yeah, I hear it. You know them ones there, because there's going to be something they say and you'll be like, all right, cool.
I see that. Yeah. That is a valid point.
We'll say one thing and you'll say, all right, cool, I hear you on that. But everything else, fuck that. You know them way there. Like, but these man, the way a lot of these men are going on is like anything Ineos related, it's a no. They're shit. Sack all of them. You know what I'm saying? Anything related to anyone that they don't like is nah. It's all bad. Like, no, it's not.
Yeah, they can't see they can't see the other side. Like I've said about Ineos, and I've been like remained on it. Recruitment fine. Where I criticize them so heavily is the managerial side of things. And the management of the managers. I say in regards to not only getting it wrong is one thing, it's the timing. Like, that's how I look at it. The time they took to sack these managers. Like, that's where my major issue lies. Because I look at it, 40 game a season, that's on you. 8th place finish, that's on you. 15th place finish, that's on you. Losing all these embarrassing things and us having to salvage season, I put on you, because the same way if we have a good season next season and the following season, guess what we're going to do? Praise. And I will do that as I praise them for the
as you should.
As I am. Yeah, like that's like I'm going to be like, hey, recruitment to the point I expect in the summer, the same. I'm like, you are going to do the same in the midfield and wherever else. Now, the managerial side of things is the things I'm really looking at. Do you keep Carrick? Do you go and get somebody else? I genuinely have no idea what you're going to do. But one, be decisive, and two, get it right. That's how I'm looking at it. Be decisive, whatever the plan is going forward. But yeah, you see, like I say, man, some people do just want to disagree, and they'll leave big, long comments as well. And then I'll always comment back and say, yo, I run fan calling shows. Call in and let's have the conversation. Let's call in, like, me and you just one-on-one. No beef, none of that. You know what I'm saying? It's just me and them. So it's not, I'm not with the whole circus, you know what I'm saying, on my channel. And let's have the conversation. And very rarely do I get a response. The odd person will. So you feel that strongly to write a whole essay. But then when I say, all right, join the stream, let's have the conversation, it's like, all right, man. People just want to end it. People just being extra. That's what that is.
No, I hear it. You know what I mean? Shout out TTM, bro. And shout out Nuruddin as well. That's my brother. That's my brother in real life. You know them, man. And the thing, me and him actually, away from football, we have a lot of the same politics, like in life as people. Like, we're quite radical people. Like, do you know what I'm saying? And we're very anti-establishment, and we're like that. I'm like that in life. But
that's never
when it comes to football, I can separate my real life politics from the football club. You know them, because I have to. Do you know what I'm saying? I have to. The reason why I have to is because every football club is run by people that in real life I wouldn't like. You know them, because they're billionaires. Like from a moral standpoint, most of the billionaires are unethical, bruv. And I feel like I'm an ethical person as much as I can be. You know them, man?
Yeah, I get you.
And these men are not ethical. You can't be an ethical billionaire, bro. You know the amount of people you have to screw over to make that much money.
Yeah, you are doing a lot. Yeah, there's a lot of things where you're doing, like you said, from a business sense, it makes sense. But then from an actual like personal sense, you're like, yo, that's kind of wrong still.
But this is what I'm trying to say, bro. Like you have to be screwing people over to make that much money. So because of that, I can never have anything in common with these guys, but I have to keep my personal politics away from the fact that these men are here to do a job, and I just have to look at it. Some things you have to look at for what it is and no more than that.
Nah, 100%. And like that's where and I can do that. Like the same way I can separate my love from the football club for how it is. So yeah, like that's what it is. I'm just looking at it like, hey, do I believe you want what's best for the football club? Do I believe football is numero uno? And if I see certain decisions that point to yes, I go, all right, cool. If I see decisions that point to no, I go, no. I don't like this. This is terrible. This is awful. Something's going wrong. And then I can be wrong on that if the results is going right. So yeah, we'll see what goes. We'll see what go on this summer. This is a key summer.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting summer. They're saying if Bruno stays at the club, they may have to offer him a new contract. We just gave him one.
What? A new deal for real? Why?
We just gave him one. You know them way there. And again, this is the club. I hope this isn't true because then it'll be the club being held ransom. Yeah, the guy's already on like 370k. We shouldn't be paying him anymore. Do you know what I'm saying? Like we have a wage structure for a reason, and also he's got 3 years left. And this is my issue with the whole thing, like at this football club, because I don't believe that we should break our wage structure for anyone.
No, you shouldn't, unless you think it's a genuine game changer, like a needle mover. Then no, and I don't see any needle movers. I don't see any. I don't see no needle movers.
Because Matt, he's got 2 years left, and he's already 31 years old, going to be 32 this year or something like that. Why would you give him a new deal, bro? Like, because he's not going to get any better. So why would you give him more money? This is my issue. It's like people go too far. People go way too far here with this football thing, because the season that he's even having has been blown out of proportion so much, that
because
I feel like I live in a parallel universe, because everyone's talking about the assist record that he might break. The brother's got 7 open play assists, bro. Like, that's not good. Like, that's not good.
And then when you say those things, it's like you being a hater. Like, we always gotta go over the top. When I say we, just the fan base, I say this all the time. Do I think he played well against Villa? Yes. Do I think the pass for the goal against Cunha was a sublime assist? Absolutely. But
I think it was a good pass. Like I think it was a good pass. I don't think it was sublime. I think the cross that he played for Sesko's header, I can't remember what game that was a very good cross. The one that he whipped from deep. I can't remember what game that was. Someone in the stand in the chat's gonna remind me.
Game it was. But yeah, the way to pass for that
cross that he played for the Palace at home, that cross was banging. You know them one, just because of the trajectory of the cross. The through ball that he played for Sesko's other goal, the way to pass on that was good. The little angled one that he played when he was playing on the right wing. See them things there? I could fuck with those. You know them ones there. But this whole thing where it's like, man are talking about, oh yeah, man's mad creative and putting him in the same breath as the Fabregases and the De Bruynes, and then you see that man's got 7 open play assists, bro. You're taking the piss. Like,
they don't do too much, because like I said, I think the pass for the Cunha goal, I look at it.
I thought it was a decent pass, but to be fair, like, he had bare grass to hit in it. Like,
but I thought he should overhit. He did. But if he overhit
grass to hit,
the goalkeeper come and collects that, and if he underhits it, it's off. Where my issue is,
I hear what you're saying, but the thing is, like, let's not be wearing like, you know what I mean? Let's not be rapping man in bubble wrap. If this guy, because man are talking about man like, remember we're comparing him to if you look on the list, there's Eric Cantona, Cesc Fabregas, Mesut Ozil, and all these guys.
But
if we're comparing him to those man, that's a basic pass, bro. Do you get what I'm saying?
We know he's not close to. We know he's.
But this is my point. He's not close to them. When you put yourself in, when man put certain man in certain situations, it's like when they try to do the Salah and the Hazard thing. When you put Salah into the conversation with Eden Hazard, then I'm looking at your Timberland boot dribbles. I'm looking at those because you can't mention man in the same breath as Eden Hazard without man analyzing.
You start analyzing that level
because it's natural. You know them ones like that pass for Cunha. If any of the man above him in that list did that, we wouldn't bat an eyelid because it's a normal pass.
Because of that, but I'm not holding him to that level because I don't think he's them. Look,
you're right. You're correct.
However, I don't think he's Fabregas or anything like that.
You're right. But the problem with stats is that stats put man in certain conversations they don't belong in. Like for instance, when you look at Gyökeres now, I think he's on like 10 goals. So because he scored 10 goals, man are gonna try gaslight us into believing that he's having an okay season when he's been shit. You know,
we know he's not. Yeah, so we know he's not. 100%.
This is the problem. And then when you look at who he scored the goals against and all these other things, you start that's the real picture. You know them, man. So the real picture is not 16 assists, yeah. It's 7 open play, which is less than 50%. That's the real conversation. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I don't see on that list. I don't hold him to. I just look at Bruno as Bruno, and has he performed better since Carrick's joined? Yes, and this is the point I'm making. Anytime I want to give this man his flowers, people want me to give him the florist. That's the problem.
But this is the whole thing.
I'm not going to give him the florist.
Thank you.
He's playing well. He's playing well, yes, and he's performing well, yes, and I'm pleased.
Thank you, bro.
Of the goal and assist. But I'm not going to give him the florist, no.
Brother, when I come out, yeah, and I give man, yeah, because what I like to do, yeah, I praise performances. I don't praise moments in games, because the truth is, moments ain't fucking sustainable over the course of a season, bro. This is why, with Bruno in our team, yeah, we've had some of our worst finishes, and he's always produced moments.
Yeah.
And it's never been enough.
You can't do that. Yeah, it's not going to be enough.
It's never been enough. Do you know what I'm saying? So when I look at his best performances for us, yeah, when Carrick first came in, yeah, I was giving him loads of praise, but all the stuff I was giving him praise for were not stats related.
Yeah.
You know the one. They weren't stats related, bro. It was his discipline off the ball that I was praising him for, his covering teammates, all of these other things. And funny enough, he's kind of stopped doing it now. You know what I mean? He done it for like 3 or 4 games, and now he's running forward and leaving gaps in the midfield again. And we're starting to look a bit more vulnerable again, because he's not defending as well as he did in the first 3 games. I don't know if he did it because it was City and Arsenal and he had more respect for them, so he's a bit more disciplined, or my man was just like,
might be more
he was behaving a bit better because Carrick was new and the man's comfortable now. Do you know? I'm not sure which one it was, but do you know what I'm saying? At the beginning, he was defending more. He was a lot more responsible now. And now he's everywhere. I'm seeing this bro on the left wing, bro. That's where he got the assist from, the left wing.
Yeah, he was on the left-hand side.
Through to the left winger.
Yeah. He was on the left-hand side.
From the left wing. Like, man's everywhere, like, now. You get me? So, it's one of them ones where, bro, like, when I watch the majority of the games, yeah, like, the Everton game, 0 out of 10. West Ham, 0 out of 10. Fulham 0 out of 10.
People forget, the thing is, people forget those games in regards to, they'll have a good game, yes, and then they'll forget a West Ham, they'll forget a Newcastle, they'll forget.
The Newcastle game, 0 out of 10. All these games, bro, zeros everywhere. Bare zeros. Like, broski, zeros. Man saw Sanderberg dog walk man against Fulham, you know.
And people forget
0 out of 10.
The thing is, I'll give him a blight there, because the team was performing better and he was attempting to be disciplined and stuff like that. And people will overlook that and then look for apologies when he plays well. Like I said, do I think he's played well since Carrick's? Yes, people. Yes.
On the whole.
I do think. As overall, when I look at it from January up until this point, from the 5th of Jan up until the 17th of March, which is today, do I think he's played well overall in the Carrick? Yes. But that's not enough for people. Oh, apologize. Oh, he's world class. He's this and that. You see this assist record? Love him to break it. Because you know why I love him to break that assist record? Because that means it's contributing to us winning games. So
absolutely,
I'm all for that,
bro.
I'm all for that.
I mean, we needed them 2 assists in the last game, bro. Like, we absolutely needed them.
But in regards to the actual assist record, it's great for bantering and it's great to like rep. In the grand scheme of things, it don't mean nothing. You know why? I didn't even know who we had on there beforehand. Until I seen the list yesterday.
Yeah, exactly. Eric Cantona, I believe, is on there. And probably Beckham, I think Beckham would have been on there.
Cantona. Yeah, Beckham's on there. Cantona's on
there. But you know the funny thing is, I didn't even know Cantona was on there because no one cared about it.
No, I did not have no idea.
No one cared. We just knew that Henry had the assist record, and I think that KDB was chasing it. Do you know what I'm saying? So, did KDB equal it, or did he just fall short?
No, KDB equaled it with Henry. They both got 20. They're the 2
See, so that's what I'm saying. So so I didn't know who else was on the list because it's not important, innit? And it's like now all of a sudden it's important for whatever reason.
You know why it's important? Because it's the closest thing we've got this season to a trophy.
Yes,
we don't have anything else. Because bear in mind, Henry and De Bruyne were the 2 top of the list. The 2 seasons that they got those, they maxed those. They didn't win the league title. City didn't win it. Liverpool won it, and Arsenal didn't win it. We won it. Like, that's what it is. Penalty for Sporting as well. They tuned a lot.
That's crazy. 3-0, you know.
Yeah, just about to take the pen now. Penalty just got given. 77 minutes.
I said that's why Rants. I don't mind if Bruno wins PFA ahead of Rice. It breaks the record of match. Bro, 100%, bro. Listen, I want Bruno to win it, bro, because I need the meltdown, bro.
Oh, yeah, you need the meltdown 3-0.
Brother, I need the meltdown, bro. I need Bruno to win it, bro. I hope Bruno breaks the record, bro. I hope he does. You know what I'm saying?
One sec.
Yeah, no worries. I hope he breaks the record because the problem is, yeah, like what people don't seem to understand is, yeah, like I can like a player, yeah, or dislike a player, and even if I don't like a player, like how they play, I can understand what their importance is to the team or what they offer the team. And the thing is, a player like Bruno Fernandes, yeah, is similar to like players like CR7 and stuff like that, bro. Like they're annoying players to watch, yeah, because I actually love the game of football, yeah, and they've got so many holes in their game. However, their fans are more annoying than them, if that makes sense. Do you know what I'm saying?
Their fans are more annoying than them. You talking about Arsenal?
But I was talking about Bruno, and I was talking about Bruno and like Cristiano and these guys, bro.
Bruno,
like,
yeah,
the way their fans move, yeah, like there's something eerily like homoerotic about it. Like it's weird, bro. You know what I mean? Because it's like a man are just all up in these guys, bro. Like that's what they're like. You know, it's weird.
It's very,
you know what I'm saying?
It's beyond fanatic. It's very cultish.
Brother, it's gay blood. That's what it is. If we're being honest, like, you know, there's no other way to put it, bro. Like, man could skirt around. Do you know what I'm saying? But the truth is it's gay. Like, do you know what I mean? It is. Do you know what I'm saying? Because the way that they talk about these men, it's like they actually, bro, they want to smell their seat and that, bro. Like, this is how these men talk about these guys.
All jokes aside, I think some of the men are attracted to them. All jokes aside, I think some of their fans are genuinely attracted.
Brother, it's football, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's actually football. And the thing is, yeah, man are just looking at, man can look at what players offer the team, etc., etc., etc. But it's like when you're at the stage where everything they do is just it's correct and it's amazing and everything like that. Bro, get out of it. Football don't work like that. Do you know what I'm saying? Football don't work like that. I've got loads of players that I actually like, yeah. But even when I like the players, yeah, there's still certain things, yeah, that I'll be like, yeah, I didn't like this. Like, bro, like even Sancho, yeah, like I think Sancho is such a quality player. But there's so many things about the way that he plays the game, yeah, or just about his personality in terms of what makes him a footballer that I don't like. And I've always called it out. I'm like, he can be a bit more tenacious. He can be a bit more aggressive. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, don't just let the game bypass you, bro. Like, there's certain man. Like, when Xerxes came in, it was the same, bro. Xerxes added physicality to his game. He puts himself about now. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, like, he's knocking defenders over. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, he's added that little bit of like aggression to his game that he needed to add to his game. Do you know what I'm saying?
Assertiveness and dominance. And that the thing is, you can be fair. Cunha, big fan of. He was my favorite signing out of the lot. When people was criticizing him, I weren't criticizing him for the same reasons. People talking, oh, he's doing too much. I'm saying no. Shoot better, dribble better, pass better, because I know you're capable of doing it. And now he's showcasing that. All of a sudden, now the Cunha critics ain't talking no more. He's a maverick. I'm saying do Maverick-like things, but do better at it because I know you can do it. I've watched 100%. You do it. I've watched you do it in parts at Manchester United, and I watched you do it 2 years in a row at Wolves. So therefore, now he's showcasing that. He should be doing these things. But yeah, in regards to like Ronaldo and Bruno, their fans do make it because it is cult-like, and it's like that's how you know they're not there yet. They're not at that level because why do you need to defend it so much? If they're that cold, it speaks for itself. If I tell you a player's cold, I'm not going to be out here defending him 24/7 because he's going to showcase he's cold. What?
This is what I'm saying. And if they're not playing well, then man have to just hold your hands up and say, right, they're not playing well because good players do have bad games. Do you get what I'm saying?
I was like, Cunha's not playing well. He needs to perform better. But I'm not going to go overboard and say he's a bad player. And now all of a sudden he's playing well and he's getting goals and he's getting assists. He's doing nothing different apart from executing what he's executing better. I said shots and crosses and assists and impacting games. Like that goal
this is the point, Flawless, bro. And this is why like the stats conversation's boring for me because when I look at the players that have actually improved under this manager, like You look, bro, the resurgence. I can't remember who I was having an argument with or man them talk about Lenny Euro. All of a sudden, yeah, everyone's singing Lenny Euro's praises now.
Yeah,
and potentially he's gonna be one of the best centre backs in the league. But he was shit.
The post.
Lenny Euro was shit like 2 months ago, according to a lot of people.
Because again, it's like back into when you say you pick a side, it's like that with players. A player is either exceptional, going to be the world's best, or he's terrible and needs to be sold.
Yeah.
There's no, he's good or he's in bad form, or he's average and he's kind of on the downslope, or he's average and he's important. No, people, there's no context, no coincidence, that Euro's better form has come when he's playing more games alongside the same partner. Who would have thought? That to get consistency, he needs a consistent run with a consistent partner next to him. And we've seen the best of Lenny Euro. Lo and behold, not playing right-sided centre-back and starting a game and then getting dragged off 70 minutes. Then he's the central centre-back with 2 different centre-backs alongside him. Like, what are we doing out here? Come on, man.
This is what I'm trying to say, bro. Like, the majority of what Lenny Euro was getting judged on was him playing in a back 3, and being asked to cover the outside like a right back, bro. That's not him.
And he's not
Do you know what I'm saying?
He's not a right back.
He's not a right back.
He's not a right back.
You know what I mean? And then people were like saying, "Oh, he's not aggressive." Yeah, cool, because that's not his game. So every defender doesn't have to be aggressive. Like,
yeah, you can see clear as day. He a sweeper.
Yeah,
clear as day. He can cover. He can cover the ground of his other centre back and go across. And yeah, shout out to my guy Paul every single time. And we add in that as well. I add in Abraham tax to everybody. That's what,
and you have to. And this is exactly what I said. Everybody. So when people were giving Sesko stick and all these things, I said, brother, there wasn't a single attacker that played well under Ruben Amorim. So how can you sit here and tell me that Sesko was a waste of money, or Sesko didn't play well under the previous manager like anyone did, bro?
Nobody did.
Do you know what I mean? The previous manager had man talking about Casemiro needs to retire and all these things. And now man are singing 1 more year, bro. Do you see what I'm saying? So this is the point. I never turn my back on Casemiro. Man, never wrote off Benjamin Sesko. I never wrote off Lenny Euro because I saw that there was qualities there. So, man are talking about players improving. I don't believe any players improved. I just believe that we've got a manager that's using the players, the way he's supposed to use them, bro. The players didn't regress under Ruben Amorim. He used them in a way that they couldn't show their qualities. That's on the manager. Yeah. That's on the manager, bro. Like, Casemiro has been our best player this season, hands down. He's pretty much been man of the match or in the top 2 for man of the match in every game he's played, bro.
Defensively and offensively, he's offered so much. And that goes to show, and I've said this before, I think I said this last week when we was on here, people will praise a manager at another team and talk about how much he's improved players and how much he helps the team, but don't think that can work the other way. When you have a terrible manager, how that can be a detriment. Even the way Carrick's improved us defensively, we still have the same individual.
Bro, look at these stats, bro. 19 scored, 5 conceded. 33 scored, 34 conceded. Brother, are you all right?
Wait, let me check something actually.
We had minus goal difference under the previous manager, my bro.
We did. You spot on, Rants, because I'm looking here right now. So, wait, Carrick's 7-9, correct? And we've won.
Yeah, 7 wins, 1 draw,
7
1
wins
loss.
in 9. We have 15 wins in total this season. That means Carrick's got almost half our wins. So if he wins another 2 games, that means he'll have more wins than Amorim.
You see that?
January up until all right, man. Already got more clean sheets than the man, but people don't want it. People again, for the best players in the world, if you don't give them the best possible platform, they can struggle. So what do you think that is for good players and average and below average, etc.? You're going to see the worst of the worst. As much as I don't rate Dalot, play him at right back if you want to see the best of him, not left wing back. Who would have thought now we're seeing a better Dalot? Who would have thought? It's common sense. Play Maino next to Casemiro and play them closer together.
And this is why I can't understand these men saying that Carrick, we can do better than Michael Carrick. Brother, Michael Carrick is playing a back 4, with 3 Jose players, and we're keeping clean sheets, bro. Dalot, Shaw, and Maguire, bro. No, Oli players even, because Maguire came in after Jose.
Yeah, Shaw been here too long. Wasn't Shaw Van Gaal? Shaw was Van Gaal,
yes,
wasn't he?
Shaw was Van Gaal. That's what I'm saying. Broski, like, what man needs to understand, is that, bro, everyone was complaining before. Remember when Ten Hag was here? People were complaining, saying, Ten Hag still got fucking Ollie's players. He hasn't been backed.
He hasn't been back. Yeah, that's true.
Brother,
That's a
Carrick's got all
that's a
these
very good
players,
point.
bro.
He's got
Do you
all
know
these
what I'm
players.
saying?
Yeah,
He's got all these players and he's winning games.
Yeah, he's not been backed. All he's, I mean, Maguire. Carrick's not been backed whatsoever. And also, again, I mentioned this last week. We're missing our 2 first-choice centre backs.
Brother, we're missing, yeah, our whole first choice back four, blood. If you think about it, yeah, Mazraoui, Dorgu, Lefando, and De Ligt is our first choice back four if everyone's fit. That most people would pick that back four.
Yeah, you could argue that still. Yeah, I get you.
Bro,
yeah,
most people are picking that back four. They're probably picking De Ligt and Lissandro if they're fit.
Yeah, I think De Ligt and Lissandro, that's the 2 I'm going with if they're fit. And I'm going Maz. I think Maz are just our best defender.
Exactly. So you could argue, that man's whole first choice back four, and we're playing our second choice back four, and we're winning games, bro.
Winning games, and we're looking defensively solid, and this ties away from like clean sheets and stuff. That's what happened in the Villa game. Not much happened. We weren't really that good going forward, but guess what we did? We were solid defensively, and you remain in games. And when you have the attackers we have, Bruno and Bremo, Cunha, Sesko, etc., they're probably going to produce, whether they're either going to play well or produce moments or both. And that's how you win these games. Because that first half, we lose that under Amrin. 100% we lose that under Amrin. Without fucking doubt. Without doubt.
This is what I keep saying, bro. So, like, bro, there's a lot of positives, bro.
Got 7 of the 15. Are you crazy? Give me a break.
There's a lot of bloody positives, where
and they call us negative.
Bro, but this is what I'm trying to say, bro. Like, how can they?
If they calling us that, like, what did people? He's exceeded all expectations, general consensus. Mine, I said before Carrick got the job, don't give him the job. I thought Carrick would just come here and steady the ship. He's not only steadied the ship, he's updated the ship. We got new shit in the ship now. The ship's lit. You know what I'm saying? This guy implemented new windows. There's a sound system, parties, all types of shit on the ship. I'm like, yo, the decoration, everything like that. I'm like, this is fire. Like, he's done much, much, much better than I expected.
But there you go. Yeah. And there's still people out
who should be a winger to me. I think
I agree, bro. Pimp my ride, bro. You know them way there. Like, that's what Michael Carrick's done. You know what I'm saying? So it's one of them ones with now. For me, Dorgu got to be a winger now.
He's up to me. He's a left winger. I remember before that City game, I seen Dorgu in the front line. I was like, what? And I keep saying this the first 5 minutes. I was like, I understand the plan. And now Dorgu's bins in it at the Emirates and shit like that. All right, man. All right. Okay.
Yeah, facts. I said to everyone, because bro, you man know me. I keep it all the way 100. I've been one of the people from even before Harry Maguire came in. I didn't want this guy. You know, even before he came, I didn't want Harry Maguire. But I will argue with anyone that's telling me that we need to sell him. I'll argue with anyone.
If he's a third choice centre back like this says yes, I'm cool with that.
Brother, he's the best. He's the best next off the bench centre back in the whole league, barring no one, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Barring no one.
Think about it. They don't even know. Like, when you think third choice, so behind you got 2, and then 2, and then again. That's it. There's no. When I think it again, there ain't any, to be honest.
And I'm talking about guys that actually play centre back, because people are gonna try and be clever, with certain players. Like City play Vardio as a left back, even though he's a centre back. So man might say, oh yeah, Vardio or something. You got fucking Arteta playing centre backs at right back and left back. The facts are, Arsenal's 2 centre backs are Gabriel and Saliba, and then after that is fucking Nkapie and the other the black youth they bought, Mascara.
Yeah,
you know them way there. And then those are there. That's their centre back.
Then who is the centre back after that?
No one. That brother don't matter. You know them way there. You know what I mean? And when you look at City starting centre backs, I don't know. John Stones is injured so long. I don't even know if John Stones still plays football. Do you know what I mean?
You say Diaz and Guehi. I would say they're the 2 for them.
Exactly. And then after that, after them 2, they got the little Russian youth. And
Kusanov.
Fuck a Kusanov, blood. I'm not taking a Kusanov over Harry Maguire. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, man have to keep it a buck, bro. Like, man needs to understand, that you see in football, experience is the one thing you cannot pay for, bro. You cannot pay for experience. And Harry Maguire's got international experience, Premier League experience, in abundance. You cannot replace that for 30 million, bro. Do you know
And
what I'm saying?
I like the fact that there's 4 in front of him. That's the best part about it. I like the
Yeah.
fact 4, like, because you have Delete, you have Martinez, you have Euro, you have Heaven, then you have him. As if it's virtual cool.
We've got solid centre-back options, The problem is our 2 main centre-backs, have fitness asterisks beside their name.
Yeah,
This is the big issue because Delete and Lissandro are both not always available. This is where the problem becomes. You don't want Harry Maguire to be the guy that you're relying on week in, week out, So if that's the case, you buy another starting centre-back, but you absolutely do not get rid of Harry Maguire.
Not with them two. I've said this because we got so many other areas to fix. I'd give them 1 more season each, Martinez and Delete. And then if they continue, that's when you then go again. Because I look at our midfield, I look at our fullbacks. I think they're more pressing issues. And I think you go from there and then see where you're at next season. Because let's say Delete and Martinez stay fit next season. Let's say their injury problems are behind them and they stay fit next season. So yeah, it's a good option. It's a good problem to have. It's a good options to have, should I say. It's good options to have. Well, yeah, Maguire, I guess you're right. You hit the nail on the head. You don't want him starting week in, week out. That's my big issue. But if he's third choice centre back, cool. Because you shouldn't really be there. You're there. You're break glass in case of emergency. That's what it is. Be alongside a Heaven or Euro. And you know what? Credit to both of them. Euro and Maguire have done very well. They've done very well. Individually and as a pair. Done very well. Because Euro does well to make up for Maguire's lack of pace. He really, really does. But yeah, this is still fair. This going to extra time, this game, isn't it?
Oh, shit. Is it 3-3?
Yeah. Because Sporting are 3-0 up. The penalty was free. It was the third. Literally last attack now, 5 minutes added on time. This is probably the last attack for Sporting. It's going down the other end of the pitch. But yeah, it's looking like it's going to be extra time, this.
Yeah, bro. Harry Maguire, as a squad option, is completely fine. He's willing to take a pay cut. Do you know what I'm saying? When he comes in, more often than not, he don't let the team down, bro. And he's influential in the dressing room. He's respected as a leader. So, because of that, no one should be saying we should be getting rid of the guy. If you're saying that, it's an agenda, bro. That's what it is. Again, like, people are still holding on to the emotions of when we spent what we spent on him, and he wasn't worth the money and all of these other things. Man, it's bullshit, bro. Like let that go now. Do you know what I mean? He's already paid off the transfer fee. He's been at the club for so long, Like, that's all in the past now, bro. Now, man, just need to look at him as
a squad
player that's helping the team.
You look at him as a squad player. Like, that's why I don't think it's imperative to get rid of the backup to the backup. I'm looking at the first team. What are the first team options? I keep saying that. Because then if you go and buy first teamers, then players who were first teamers now drop to the bench, and then the bench players then drop out the squad.
And that's why I said, instead of getting rid of Harry Maguire, you're better off buying a replacement for Lissandro Martinez here while Lissandro's still at the club, because he can't remain fit. So you buy a left-sided centre back here, and then when you've bought your left-sided centre back here, and you're not relying on Lissandro, but he's still in the squad, and then that strengthens the squad.
Yeah, I get that. Yeah. And I will even address that. Anyway, if that's your 5, I've said this, if that's the 5 next season, I go cool. If it's Martinez, Delete, Heaven, Euro, Maguire, that's your 5. Laren. Let's see how we do 26, 27. And then you address it, because the midfield is an issue. Fullbacks. They're the 2 main areas for me. Because you see what we lack in particular in those. First team. Forget the centre back, because the backups for the centre back in Euro and Maguire and Heaven. Cool. Look at our backup central midfielders. Don't have any.
So the noise is that unless there's any surprise exits here, we're signing 4 players. Like, what positions are you prioritizing if you've got 4 signings?
4 signings, 3 central midfielders and a left back. They're the 3 I'm going with. Because then you'd have because Cass is leaving. Agate and Mata don't count. So you'd have Mano, 3 others that go get 2 certified starters, and then someone else who's like more up and coming but talented alongside Mano. That's your 4. Left back. I would definitely go and get a left back, and someone who adds going forward, because we don't. I keep saying this. Our fullbacks do not offer enough going forward. We're so limited. Like, if our attacking 4 don't do anything, that's pretty much it. So give me someone who's gonna bomb on and actually be creative that side, especially if you have Konya over there, who's drifting inside. Or even if it's Dogu, we could link up with Dogu outside. Because my bro Sheik said this, even under Amarim, as bad as it was, one thing we seen on that right-hand side was the link up between Mbremo and Ahmad. So imagine Mbremo has a right back who he can link up with, who's quality going forward, and same with Cunha or whoever the wide players are. So for me, I'm prioritizing that 3 central midfield. I'm looking for 2 for each position. Said this, 2 players for each bid. 2 players.
I agree.
For each
I think that we're so understaffed in midfield because I've said it before. Ugarte and Mount are full step, innit? Like one's shit and one's never fit. So them 2 don't count. So we've only got Bruno, Cass, and Kobe really in midfield. So we need at least 2 more.
Yeah, that's it. That's why I go get 3. So you got 4. Yeah. So like I said, Maino, and then you have 3 others. So then you got 2 for each one of those roles.
You know what I'm saying?
You got so many players who can play 10, and then you've got Dogu, Cunha, Ahmad Mbremo, Xerxes Sesko.
I'm with you, bro. That's it. You know what I'm saying? And I would argue, I'd get rid of Ugarte or
they can go.
Or Mason Mount. Even though in an ideal situation I get rid of both of them, but for argument's sake, we're saying that we want 2 in each position. So if you bring in 3 midfielders, you can fuck them both off.
Yeah. And it would Mount mainly because 1, he's never actually available. 2, the money's on, and 3, the number 7 shirt. Because that could get somebody in. The number 7 shirt, you could offer that to someone. That's definitely a bonus for them on that. So that said there, we said we're looking at 2 central midfielders, a backup midfielder, and a left-sided centre-back, right?
That's what it's saying. I would get 3 central midfielders, and you know what? I want Iliman and Jai, but if we don't get him as a left winger, I don't want no one else. I'd rather just play Dogu there, and Cunha.
I'm cool with Dogu
and just get a left back. I'll be real because I don't want Diamande and these other scrubs that we're getting linked with, bro. I don't, innit? So
if you're gonna go there,
3 starting midfielders, and then we need like a João Gomez or something like that just to be the 3rd midfielder, bro. Like then some extra depth. Do you know what I'm saying? I think that's what we need because especially if we're gonna be in all competitions next season, I think that we really need to bolster the squad.
Yes. And that's why I keep reiterating 2 for each position and 2 of quality as well. The forward line, I think, is patterned. If it isn't Ndai, but I look at Dogu, Cunha, Ahmad Mbremo, Xerxes Sesko. Am I cool with that as a 6? Yes,
I am.
I'm cool with that. Yeah. If Bruno stays in the 10, you've got other players who can play 10. Cool. Midfield, you go get 3, and then you got Maino, patterned. Centre backs we just spoke about. You got 2 and Maguire. So you got 4 and Maguire. 5. Cool. Left back. I don't doubt we could get. I'd love to be able to get a right back as well. I'd love to get 2 fullbacks, but if we can't, left back. I'm not trying to see Shaw there. Like if Maz is the right back, I'm cool with that. Go get a left back. That helps us down that side. We had an attacking left back in the probably Tellers. Probably the last attacking left back we had. I remember the last one we had of genuine quality as well. So yeah, that's it for me. So I like that noise, but midfield's key. We need the engine room sorted.
This is what I'm saying. That's why I'd get the 3 midfielders and then, do you know what I mean, get the left back still. I would absolutely, bro. If we can get an attacking left back,
please. Oh man,
that'd be amazing.
Just help so much. Because then all of this of Cunha, especially I'm thinking about Cunha drifting in, the amount of space that leaves for that left back. The amount of space. And then even if it's Dogu out there, you could link up with him. Like,
Hold on a minute. Did you at West Ham? Like, bro, he's a good left back. Are we actually looking at him? That man saying that's the thingy.
Like that. I've heard about it, but I've not watched him.
He's
like
good,
that.
you know.
Right? Is he good? I've only seen him a handful of times. So
he's good, bro. He pocketed Ahmad as well, blood, in that game, but he's good, bro.
Oh, we know we got raw athleticism, man. I know that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And he's technical as well, and he's young. If he's available, go get him.
Hey, what kind of power I'm with it, man? Because we need that. I've been saying this. We lack power.
Bruv, him and Dogu on that left wing, the pure athleticism, blood. I swear down, blood. AFCON, bruv. That's what we need.
Just scored 4-0.
No way. Bodo died.
Bodo died, man.
Bodo, bro. Only at home. You know them ones, bro. Home hype and that. You know them ones. The AstroTurf hype, blood.
Getting packed up, man. Getting packed up, yo. It's peak. It's peak.
Hey, brother, listen, bro. Like, I don't rate a lot of footballers because, bro, the truth is, football today, a lot of these footballers don't deserve to be rated because they just can't do the basic things, bro. I'll be honest. Like, a lot of the stuff that people a lot of the stuff that people really praise in the modern game, yeah, like this was just, it was basic stuff. Like when I was growing up, we never used to praise like loads of the stuff that gets praised now. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, because
you understand? We went
the
through the
bar to
golden era.
entry was a lot higher.
Yeah, because that was the golden era. Like when you look back, it came back up on my Instagram feed, and it was like the teams at the 2006 World Cup, like all the main teams. And I was just scrolling through
Italy's
like,
team,
the lineup.
like
Yeah,
the German
and I was
team,
just
Brazil,
like,
serious
you
teams.
could just pick out just the world-class players, just like he's world class, he's world class, and it was multiple. We don't have that anymore. We just lived through the platinum era. That's what it was. Or even golden. It's the platinum era, it's diamond. And it's not there now. Not there now.
100%. Before we wrap here, where do you sit with the Camavinga stuff? I don't think I've spoken to you about it, but obviously we've been linked with Camavinga. I'm saying, if Camavinga's available for 50 million euros, which is like 45 million pounds, we're dumb not to sign him, bro.
It's a flipping steal, 45 million. It's like someone saying, "Hey, I got this Rollie here for you, man. This prime Rolex, and it's £100, but the battery might not work." You buying the Rolex, man? You know what I'm saying? Like, what we doing out here? Buy the damn Rolex. I mean, get the battery to work. It's Camavinga for where. Someone you just mentioned about Maguire and getting replaced. Where are you getting someone of Camavinga's quality for 40 to 45 million? I hear injury, people. I hear it. Trust me, I'm with you on that. I hear it.
Camavinga is a £100 million midfielder when he's fit. So if a man's saying, because of his fucking injury record or whatever, he's 45. You take that and run, brother. You see the youth that bought Marcus Rashford's Bentley that he wrote off, blood, and he done it up, bro. Like, brother, it's still a fucking Bentley.
It's still a Bentley.
It's still a Bentley.
It's a bit scuffed. I don't worry about that. Run me that. We gonna figure that out, man. What are we doing out here? What we doing out here is like you go to buy a top in the shop and they're like, "Oh, you know what? We'll not cut half price because it's got a hole in the middle." Yeah. My mum will throw that up for me. Yeah, no problem.
That's it. Like, brother, you know them ones. It's still Gucci. Like, you know them ones there. There's a bit of thread hanging off, so we're not gonna sell it, brother. Run me that, bro. Man, got scissors, man. I'll cut that off.
Cut that off, man. What are we doing out here? I'm a Vinga, people. When you're talking about the players who else we're gonna get, you're talking double the price. Let's say he's 45 million. They're talking 70, 80, 90 for Warren Baliba Anderson. They're not double the player he is. They're not double the player he is. Run it. And if we actually go and address the other areas, we're cool. If he's one of the three, cool. And if he's injured, all right, then you address it later, but you run the risk, man. Scared money don't make no money. Camavinga, 40 million. That's why I don't believe it's at that price. I'm going to say this. Now when I see that, I was like...
The only reason why I believe it's at that price is because they didn't pay a lot for him, remember?
How much was it?
He wasn't expensive. It was Tchouaméni that cost the big money. I think Tchouaméni cost like 60-something million or more, whereas Camavinga, I believe, was only 35 mil. So they would still make a profit on him if they sold him. They still make a profit.
Yeah, I'm. What we doing out here? Definitely 110% Camavinga for that price. When I seen it, I was like, no way is this true 40 M's.
Yeah, they only paid 30 million for Camavinga. So if they get 45, it's a profit. Do you get what I'm saying? That's the only reason why I believe that he's available for that, because they still make their money back. That's why.
And they got some youngster coming in as well, the chat one though, that people keep talking about as well. I think they signed him and sent him back out on loan. So this is why there's all conversation about them potentially getting rid of a midfielder. But I rate Camavinga highly. I'm sold on Camavinga.
Because even when Cass left, they didn't even need to replace Casemiro because they had Camavinga, Tchouaméni already there. Jude Bellingham was like coming through. I think Jude Bellingham came through that season, didn't he, when Cass left? So
they planned for the future. How smart is that?
They already had man there.
Yeah. Buy the replacements before before the person actually leaves. Very, very smart. Very, very
smart. That's what I'm saying. So like bringing in Camavinga, someone of his experience, someone of his quality, 45 million is an absolute steal, bro. So man, it's a
French African, we need that, man. That's what we need in our team, man. Run me some running power and some athleticism. And
exactly, without the AFCON tax, blood. You know the ones there.
Without the
AFCON tax.
The Africans without the AFCON tax.
Bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Without the AFCON tax, bro, because, boy, it's already Africa United, bro. Like, we got Bear them that's going off to AFCON, blood. If he signed Belabor and then Jai, then it's more of them. You know them.
It's enough of them, yo. We going to have the... it's mad, yo. Yeah.
No, facts.
You right. Oh, good feet. Oh, he took it off his toe.
That's
Yeah,
what I'm
still
saying.
followed.
Oh, big up my bro as well, man. Love my bro. Yeah, I was at the York Hall, blood. See my boy just won his
love that.
pro debut. Two of my boys won their pro debut on
Oh, shit,
Saturday.
did
So yeah.
Don't know. Shout out to both of them, though, man. If they're watching,
Yeah,
big up
man.
to you
So
both,
yeah, big
man.
up, man. Big up my bro. And also, guys, I've pinned the link here in the chat for brand risk in it. Make sure you click that link here and mention me in the comments and it just at me. Just follow the instructions because basically my management are speaking to them in it because they're doing the card for the next event in it.
Oh shit, love that.
And yeah, bruv, yeah, bruv, I should be on there in it. So I should be on there, but you lot put pressure on them to put me on the next card anyway because there's been talk about getting me on the card anyway, and obviously I'm on the radar and we got a champion over there because Chibu, the youth that beat Blueface, is signed to the same management as me, innit? So we got a champion there. Yeah.
Okay,
so
love that.
So talks already started with them, yeah, about getting me on there, innit? But if you lot spam the comments, it will just fucking speed things up. You know them ones there. It will get me up the pecking order because I'm trying to get into camp next week, bro. Because as soon as Ramadan finishes, I'm trying to go straight into camp, bro. So I'm looking to fight around May time. So like if you look, click the link here, the link is pinned in the chat in it, and just comment in it. Just follow the instructions in it. You can either just at me in the comment section or whatever, but just make sure that you tag me there in it. The more comments that man get there, the more pressure man can put on the matchmakers to dash me on the next card in it because it's gonna be Miami in it. I think they're gonna be doing all their cards in Miami moving forward. So
shit,
you get me? It's gonna be stateside people.
Woo!
So
yeah,
I'm looking to jump on the next one, bro. I'm looking to jump on the next brand risk. So you lot make sure you tag me on there.
Nah, fire fam. 100%.
Yeah, big up the community, man. You man already know what time it is, man. So yeah, let's put pressure on these guys, bro.
Yeah, 100%. Nah, I look forward to that. And it's over there as well. Yeah, that shit gonna be fire, man.
Yeah, it's gonna be lit.
Gonna be fire.
You know what I mean? I like the way they set up their streams as well because they're always on Aiden's kick or on whatever. You know what I mean? They're free to stream. The streaming quality is good, and also they upload the fight almost immediately after the fight happens, like on YouTube, so it's there. Like everything's done quick. You know what I mean? You don't have to wait for a week or anything like that. The fight, by the time you wake up, the next morning the fight's already uploaded. You know the one. So everything they do is proper. Do you know what I'm saying? So yeah, see, 1 hour after the fight, it's already up on YouTube. So everything's done like clockwork. Do you know what I'm saying? So yeah, bro, I'm trying to
you gotta go support, man.
Yeah, so I'm trying to get out there on the next card. You know what I mean? Probably around May time. You know what I mean? Get a dub, and that's it. And it's networking as well because it's a new market as well, the US market. Even though it's my second biggest market on YouTube, like when man's out there, it's a whole different fucking networking situation. You get me? Because you get to meet loads of different people. There's always big names at the events. Like they had Ryan Garcia, Keyshawn at the last event.
Jeez.
What's his name? Fucking White 100 was there. Bear Man were there.
White 100.
Yeah, because he manages Blueface.
Oh, he manages Blueface. Yeah, Blueface. Yeah.
So he was there. Like Charleston White was there. Like Bear Man were there, and it was jokes in it. The event, and fucking Rampage Jackson was there. Like bare people. So they always get names there, in it. So it'll be good. It'll be good for networking, and it'll just be a good good build up. And obviously, I'll make sure that I bring my cameraman out there and. And there'll be bare content for you lot in it as well. So make sure you click on the link that I've pinned. Do you know what I mean? And obviously just at me and mention and just say that you want me on the next card, innit? You know what I'm saying?
You lot go support, man.
So run that. Do you know what I mean? You lot make sure you subscribe to Sarcasm City TV as well. Obviously the link is in the title as usual. Yeah, let them know what you got coming up, man.
First and foremost, big up for having me, fam. Blessings. Second, make sure you follow Rants for all that. Big up to everyone in the chat. Sarcasm City TV are back live tonight. Probably like 11:30 p.m. Keep a lookout. Back with my boy Vader United City show. So yeah, we'll be enjoying the City tears when they go out tonight, people. So yeah, make sure you follow.
Bro, they're cooked.
Yeah, they're so cooked, yo. They're cooked. PS Chelsea are cooked. I ain't gonna lie. I think Liverpool are going out as well. So yeah,
Brother, I'll be real. I'm watching the Chelsea
know?
game now, yeah, just because I know, yeah, that they're gonna go out like Scarface. You know them ones. It's like they're gonna die, but they're gonna go down fighting, innit?
Yeah. They gonna be valiant effort, man. That's what it is, man. At least you tried. Bart Simpson with the cake. So yeah, Sarcasm City TV on YouTube, Sarcasm City TV Extra on YouTube as well, people.
This is it, man. So yeah, man, big up everyone inside. Man's gonna redirect to the watch along, people. Do you know what I mean? We're gonna watch the Chelsea PSG game here. Obviously, we'll keep an eye on the rest of the other games. And yeah, man, appreciate everyone inside. Wait, but I said super hot fire, bro. He won that fight, you know. He got robbed as well. You know them ones. I know they gave it to the racist brother for controversy, but Super Hot Fire won his fight and he got robbed as well. That's what I mean. But Bram Risky's entertaining. Like, they got proper influencer fights over there. Like, you know what I mean? Like, Super Hot Fire is a legit influencer. Like, he's not a boxer. Like, the one thing about Misfits is there's a lot of quote unquote influencers here that have had amateur careers and that. Like, they're not really influencer boxers if they've had a whole amateur career. You know them one.
Yeah.
So yeah, Super Hot Fire fights and he wins as well, blood. Like, they listen, like he's entertaining as fuck. So like, it's one of them ones where I'll be honest, yeah, like I feel like that's the place for man, innit? Like, obviously, Misfits is great because it's at home, innit? And I don't have to do no time difference stuff and all that, and I don't have to travel and stuff. But like, in terms of like the way that Brand Risk is set up, where it's actual influencers, a man and like Super Hot Fire's a madman, like guys like that, yeah, like that's the kind of funny shit. It's like wrestling, it's like WWE, like it's right up my alley, that kind of shit. Do you know what I mean? Because man can really go over there, just act a fool, yeah, and just get paid well, innit? So
yeah, I get you.
It's one of them ones where, you know, make sure, innit, that yeah, you lot drop the comments anyway. I know the matchmaker's already seen the comments as well because my management have told me, innit? So
love that.
Make sure you lot stay on their neck, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? Because yeah, I'm trying to get on that next card, man. So big up everyone inside, and I'll see you over on the watch along.